Oh, hello there. Oh, you caught me. I was cozy as a pop of popcorn. Just a little kernel cuddled up and covered in warm butter, taking a salty snooze. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Waiting for you. Happy to meet you. I'm Miss Storybook. And although I really don't know how to cook, I'm a rather good reader and have always been a believer in writing whatever your mind imagines. And don't worry if you encounter some dragons. A happy ending is always waiting for you when you stay true to your point of view. So join me in me being me and you being you. 1 and 1 make 2, and together we can make story after story after story, because the more the merrier. So let's share tales from everywhere. I'm so glad you made it. I was just about to check the official Miss Storybook IMAGINICAL mailbox. Ta-da! There should be a very special storybook surprise waiting inside for us to read. But first, I must get the golden key to unlock the stories inside. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Yes. Miss Storybook. And how many stamps do I have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I even got a Ferris wheel. Have you ever been on a Ferris wheel? This one's a big Ferris wheel. A story by... Well, this is awfully peculiar. We have a mystery on our hands. The author of this story is using a pseudonym, or rather a pretend made-up name. So the real name is a mystery. How curious. The pretend name is Seymour Lawrence, age 10. Seymour tells us his favorite things. Seymour's favorite things are solving mysteries, doing detective work, building large towns made with Legos, and making nachos. I love nachos too, especially with extra cheese. Shall we read it? Oh, I almost forgot. I better put my story cap on first. My very special story cap hat box. And my story cap. Oh, how I've missed you, pretty butterflies. Well, good night for now. Pretty floral hat. There we go. Aww. See you soon. Yes. Now that's much better. Now we are ready to read a storybook entitled The SOCK-TECTIVE. My name is John Becker. I'm a detective. I make one sock turn into two. My hardest case was when I had to look for Mrs. Macy's favorite left sock. It was a weekend, so I was on a break when my mom walked into my room and said, "John, Mrs. Macy lost her sock. Will you help her look for it?" I put my chips down and I say, "Ma, I'll be available after lunch." After lunch, I went over to Mrs. Macy's, and she said, "Oh, John, my favorite left sock has gone missing. Oh, I'm on my way to a party, and I cannot go without it." This was a serious case. This called for a call-out. "Ma'am, who was in your house when you last saw it?" She looked a little less worried now, and then she said, "My cat, my dog, and my hamster." I found the dog, and I told him, "What were you doing the night of the sock incident?" The dog looked puzzled, and then said, I was chasing a squirrel outside, and then I went inside and sat on the couch, but then I saw it. It was dirty and caked in mud. I knew I had to do something about it. So I went to the cat, and I asked to see what she could do. I knew in an instant I needed to get to that cat. I sat the cat down and said, "What did you do with the sock after the dog gave it to you?" The cat then explained the story from her perspective. "I took the sock to the washer and ran it through. It was clean, but super wet. So I ran it to the dryer. When it was done, it was super tiny. So I left it there and I went to dinner." I told her to leave, bring out the hamster, then thanked her. The hamster walked in, and on his foot was the sock. I quickly said, "Wait! The sock!" The hamster, puzzled and fuzzled, said, "Oh, is this the sock you were looking for? I'm sorry. I can give it back if you need it." I thought for a moment and then said, "You can keep it. I'll just buy her new ones." And that's what we did. Mrs. Macy went to her party, the hamster stayed warm, and that is the story of the hardest case of the Sock Detective. The end. My favorite part of the story was when John Becker was eating lunch and he was eating his chips, and his mom came in and said to help Miss Macy, and he said, "Oh, no, I can't help her till after lunch." I also love how at the end of the story, the little hamster had the tiny sock. It was so cute. I'm so glad John Becker let him keep it. What was your favorite part? Well, thank you to the mysterious Seymour Lawrence for sharing your story with us. Before we say goodbye for now, what does a good story sometimes end with? A happy ending, of course. And just like a story, every day deserves a happy ending. What is your happy ending today? Well, mine is that I got to help my mom garden in the backyard. She planted some roses, and I made little paths from rose to rose. That way all the little insects could come and visit each other. And I got to spend time reading with you. Thank you for joining me, Miss Storybook. And I can't wait to read your next story. You can mail your stories to the IMAGINICAL mailbox by sending them to stories@missstorybook.com. Also, for exclusive extra Miss Storybook fun, visit me on Patreon. Or you can follow me at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Until next time, remember to always keep your story cap handy. Because you never know when a happy ending is ready to be written by you.